We are coming up in a minute with the pot roast and the stuffed scallops. So Brittany, the stuffed scallops, we actually started making these, I guess, about a year ago?
Yeah, about last year.
Yeah, 6 months to a year ago. So again, these are our 10 6-ounce gourmet stuffed scallop shells. These are going to present beautifully. You're going to see in a moment. They are all in our incredible scallop shell, so they present beautifully in the real authentic scallop shell, right? This is not pre-made, but it's kind of like a crab cake, is the way I, associate it to.
Yeah, it's like cake style eating.
It is. It's a cake style eating, but it's exceptional when you have this product, and you're going to see real, beautiful pieces of the scallop meat, all that kind of stuff, the shrimp, all throughout the scallop shells.
Yep, so they actually aren't pieces of scallops. This is a scallop shell, and it is filled with whole scallops.
Oh, right.
So
whole
we are
scallops.
using, so we are using a dry sea scallop in here. So there's a difference between a dry sea scallop and a wet sea scallop. A dry sea scallop has not been saturated.
Right.
This is something that's all natural, so it really holds its moisture in, and the scallop shell is going to be filled with that. It's also going to be filled with whole white shrimp.
Right.
So you're going to have that nice sweetness in there. And then we're using the shredded lobster meat as well. So all of that gets blended together with a little bit of citrus. We are, instead of using breadcrumbs, we're using a buttery cracker crumble,
right,
which gives it that extra something, I think, when it comes to seafood. I mean, every time you have seafood soup, you always have your little crackers in there.
I do, I love it.
So we're using that, we're using the butter, we're using a little bit of sherry,
right,
a little bit of cream, so the stuffing itself is really delicious as well. So this looks like it's a little bit fancy, but it certainly doesn't have to be. This can be one of your most easy weeknight
I'm seeing
dinners.
whole pieces of shrimp already.
So there's my whole piece of shrimp right there. There's another shrimp.
Right.
Here's the scallop right here. The shredded lobster meat. So if you kind of fork through, but I wish we could have everybody smell this.
It smells absolutely incredible
right now, because this
is so fresh. It smells just so fresh. There's no fishy smell to any of the Egg Harbor seafood products. And I think if there's anything, most people don't like cooking seafood in their home because of 2 reasons, right? Mm-hmm. Number 1, they don't like to touch it. And number 2, they don't like to smell it.
Right.
Well, they don't like to smell it because typically they're not getting really fresh seafood, right? Seafood should not smell. If it's fresh, you should not get that smell at all. And you won't get that with these products. But more than anything, you don't even have to touch it because we've done all the work for you, right? So you can take that scallop shell, pop it in a sheet pan, and you're off to the races having something that, quite frankly, you would have at a 5-star restaurant.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to tear that apart and make it look so, messy, but I just kind of wanted to point out, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 9 pieces right there that I just worked through of the shrimp and the scallops, and then that's going to be the shredded lobster meat throughout the, the rest of it too. So those are those whole pieces. But again, I always want to talk about the smell of this product just because it's truly, one of my favorite items. So how do we like to prepare these? I always like to show how we entertain with these.
Right.
How it's an easy weeknight dinner, and then of course how you and I would just have this as a special night. But I love that you're going to show.
Right, and Brittany, each one of these, you are kind of adamant about this. Whenever you develop all these Egg Harbor seafood items, you want to make it as convenient as you can for our QVC guests. And each one of these is individually packed, just like you see here. So it's already in that beautiful scallop shell. Done all that work for you again, and you're just popping them in the oven. It doesn't get any simpler than this. And these are large, right? These are 6 ounces. I want you to think about that. This isn't like a little teeny 2-ounce crab cake, right? This is a 6 ounces jumbo stuffed scallop shell with real pieces of scallops. Again, real pieces of shrimp in there and real lobster meat. And again, you're getting 10, so they're gonna go a long way, right? And these are available on, Brittany, I got my card here, sorry. 4 easy payments are just $27.50. Also available on order delivery. And again, with the prices, in the meat and the seafood industry lately, everything is going up. We haven't really seen much come down. It's been few and far between when we see an actual meat or seafood product come down.
Yeah.
And if it comes down for a month or 2 and goes right back up. You want to take advantage of that order delivery. The fact that QVC can bring that to you, and lock that price in every 60 days for 1 year, and you know you're going to keep paying the same exact price each and every time, it's really an exceptional opportunity to be able to do that. And again, you can cancel it any time. So if this is something you love, maybe you've tried it before, definitely take advantage of the auto delivery for sure.
So I want to show everybody one of my ways that we elevate this product.
Okay, I was wondering where you're going with the salmon.
All right, so I'm gonna have you hold that for me.
Yep,
so that little scallop shell that you just showed a minute ago that was raw,
yes,
you take that. You don't need, I don't even need it from you.
Okay.
Yep. So you're gonna take your fish. So if you're
you
somebody
took it out of the shell.
If you're somebody that likes that crab imperial style,
No,
I would do that in our kitchen, right? So if you're somebody that likes that crab imperial style or that stuffed seafood style.
Oh, so you just took one of the little Faroe Island salmons.
Take one Faroe Island salmon. This is a 6-ounce portion. And remember, this normally would be a 6-ounce scallop. I just dropped some of it on you. So I apologize for that. So you take that, just like that.
Look at that.
And then you're gonna go ahead and put that in your oven.
Wow.
For about a half hour.
Okay.
Take it out.
And the fish you're cooking for the first time when you top it, right? We're not cooking that ahead of time.
You're gonna take your raw fish, so whether you're taking a raw flounder, a raw piece of cod, a raw piece of Faroe Island salmon,
right,
like we have right here.
I mean, look at that.
I'm gonna give
that's a meal for both of us.
Look how pretty that is.
It's beautiful. So that's 6 ounces of salmon and 4 ounces or 6 ounces of the
6 ounces of the scallop shell
so
and
it's
6
12
ounces of
ounces.
salmon.
So again, one of those Faroe Island salmons, one scallop shell. Brittany just took it off the shell, and I mean, that's our dinner tonight.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
So what you can do is just cut this guy in half, just like this.
Okay.
And then, Ray, you and I do not go out to dinner for Valentine's Day. We make no secret about that.
Nope, we don't. We don't believe in it.
And here you go.
Got to be nice to the other 355 days a year.
So true.
Or 65 days, excuse me.
Right? Here we go. And then you just have your surf and serve. All right.
I think you need a spatula, babe.
I do need a fish spatula, but I'm not in my kitchen right now. I mean, I am, but there we go. Look how perfect that is.
It really is.
So entertainment style. You're gonna take these, you're gonna put them in your oven for about half hour, 35 minutes. You're gonna take them out. They're already in their little scallop shell right here, so you don't need a fancy plate. You can decorate one of those 3-tier platters that you have.
Beautiful.
Maybe you have a temptation platter at home. Maybe you have something that's one of those 3 tiers that kind of is round and you never know what to do with it. So while your guests are on their way over, pop these in the oven from frozen, have that tier set up. Again, the smell is gonna be incredible, and you can just go ahead and plate them.
Nice.
Just like that. Everybody can come over. It's gonna feel really special and really fancy, but it also can be really easy as well. It can be a salad topper.
Right.
Right? They come individually packaged, so you could just take out one if it's just you, put it in your air fryer, and here you go.
Brittany, is there anything we have to do before we put these scallop shells on the sheet pan? Like, do you need to spray it or?
You don't need to do anything because it's in the scallop shell.
Right,
so
it's
if you're like me and you don't want to dirty your so you put that foil down.
Right,
you don't even have to do that here.
Right.
So you make this nice and easy.
Brittany makes it so simple for you. And you can get it at home for 4 easy payments of $27.50. And again, I assure you, you're gonna love these. 6 ounces in size. They're very filling, right? One of these is absolutely a meal. So get these at home. Take advantage of the auto delivery. Free shipping and handling. This is item number M84654. Again, 4 easy payments, just $27.50. This is our Egg Harbor jumbo stuffed scallop shells. Maybe you haven't tried this product from Egg Harbor before, but you had our Faroe Island salmon or even the jumbo lump crab cakes. I assure you, this is as good as both of those products. It's just an exceptional item that, quite frankly, you can take each one of these, as you saw how they come individually packed. They find all those little kind of nooks and crannies in your freezer, and you'll know that within 30 minutes at any given night, we have dinner. Brittany, you were just away for the weekend with one of your girlfriend's 40th birthdays, and you didn't leave me dinner, by the way, but
I did. I left a freezer full of individually packaged.
Just gonna say, so I was having to fend for myself, and I was thinking, do I go to the waffles? Do I go to the pizza? Then I looked in the freezer and actually found one of these last week, and I put it in the toaster oven, right? In 35 minutes, I had dinner. It was great. So, Brittany, I'm going to leave you for a few minutes. Carol Allen is going to join us for the pot roast, and we're really excited about this product. Carol brought this to QVC now maybe 2.5 months ago, and it's been a